Did you know the number one cause of death in this country is heart disease? One of the biggest contributors to this heart disease is sugar. Sugars. Where do we get our sugars? The foods we eat. Mainly processed foods. Fed Up is one of my favorite documentaries. Should be yours too. Fed Up exposes these big food companies that have been lying and fabricating truths to us. Throughout the documentary, Kirk investigates all these kids and adolescents that have obesity, weight problems, and just seeing their struggles and everyday things they have to go through, and just it really touches you and it makes you feel it just saddens you on how much they have to deal with throughout their lives. And it's not their fault. See, it's these big food companies' fault. They lie to these kids, tell them that some of these foods that they're eating are healthy when they're really not, and backs up these facts with experiments and past studies. And just, for example, a Yoplait yogurt is 19 grams of sugar. You know what else is 19 grams of sugar? Like 2 donuts. And you know what else? These Belvita crackers are 13 grams of sugar. Don't they look pretty healthy for you? Misleading, isn't it? These companies selling you these products that are billed as healthy just to further their own personal gain. But what are we gaining? The documentary was made in 2014, produced by Katie Couric, and filmmaker Stephanie Sochtig, who's also produced many other documentaries such as Under the Gun, which is about gun violence. Oh, in conclusion, Fed Up is about the processed foods and the industry and these businesses that are constantly corrupting and lying to us. And at the end of the documentary, it comes back to these kids that I mentioned in the beginning that were struggling with their weight problem, and they go on a diet with non-processed foods. And guess what happens? They lose weight. So what does that mean? It means processed foods are bad for you. And it's a scam. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
I believe we should research Fed Up, not only because it could make for a great senior project, but it could change the way some people look at foods and what they're putting into their body. Some of the facts and stories in this documentary could change your mind on big food companies and some politicians, and even what you eat. It could change your eating habits. And as a famous quote once said, "You are what you eat, so why not find out what you're really putting into your body?"